how do I think it started, or how
did it start? Yeah. We might have different ways.
Yeah. Okay. What does Forever in Progress mean for me? Well, Forever in Progress to me is like you're in a forever state of progressing. Like there's no end goal. And how it started, honestly, you shot me a text. What do you think about a clothing brand?
What is up, everyone? So before we hop into today's episode, I just want to let you know that this is the introduction of Angel Redondo, the co-host of the Endurance Files. So give us support, give us a like and a subscribe. It just takes you 1 second, but it helps us so much. And also, if there's something that you think that we can improve on or maybe work on, if you have prior experience on working on things like this, you can maybe give us a recommendation, something that we can work on. Please leave us a message or a comment or shoot us a text. Anything would really help. And I'm also going to leave a link in the description for you to visit our website, Forever in Progress, and maybe you like one of the shirts that we're making. We're working on releasing more shirts, so just stay tuned. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and it should be fun. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Episode number 2. The Endurance Files. I'm finally here with best friend Angel Redondo.
How's it going, guys?
Present yourself, Angel. Tell us about yourself.
Hey, my name is Angel or Angel, depending on what region of the world you're in. Arredondo. I'm from San Diego, but like Diego, I was raised in Tecate, Baja California, Mexico, 40 minutes east of Tijuana. That's a landmark. Great.
Motherland.
Yeah. I'm currently a senior at San Diego State studying kinesiology. Just applied for grad school, so hopefully I can get to grad school in physical therapy and starting next year. So that's where I'm going.
Cool. What about any gym thing that you might goal that you might have in the gym?
Yeah. So honestly, it's been on and off with me with injury and all that, but as in 3 days from go, I just started going again consistently. My goal is to do one workout a day, whether it's gym, run, swim, basketball, soccer. Just go out there and obviously at least keep my 12,000 steps a day like I've been doing, just to stay active. But the goal is to be come back to where I was at, eventually do triathlons.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Nice. And what first? Why did you decide to be a physical therapist?
You know what? It's a great question. Well, I always wanted to know. I always knew I wanted to do something in the sports field. Obviously, PT is so broad, and it doesn't have to even relate to sports.
Right.
But I want to stay close to sports just because that's not. I mean, it's all I know. It's all I've been knowing. So I just want to give back to the athletes who want to get back in shape, like I am, or coming back from injury, stuff like that, and give them the best opportunity to be there and to perform at their best ability. And not necessarily, it doesn't have to be world-class ability, just their best ability.
Right. Okay, well, for those who don't know, I also was very close to becoming, or not close to becoming, but I wanted to become a physical therapist as well. I was studying physiology. I was trying to go into kinesiology. I don't know why I decided to go for physiology, but it is what it is. Right now, I'm just majoring in economics. I don't know how you say it, but
economics.
But yeah, my goal is to become a financial advisor.
A finance bro.
A finance bro. That's correct. But yeah, just to help people out. I mean, throughout my life, I've seen how people struggle with organizing their finances, and I think understanding how to do it. And especially because it's something they don't teach at school, and it's something that everybody kind of needs to know. And
it's so important, right?
It is.
Yeah, I mean, it governs everything. It really does. Yeah.
And it has to do a lot with the personal growth as well. Like if you want to be good with your finances and organizing your finances, you have to change a lot in your lifestyle, I would say. And it connects, I guess, with the whole idea that we're about to discuss right now about Forever in Progress and stuff. But anyways, let's talk about how we first met. Angel, are you
well, I want to hear your side first.
Okay.
And then I'll pick it from there.
What side?
I'll give you my point of view.
Let's first let's talk about running, how we got into running, because we did meet through running. So for me, running, it started my sophomore year. Well, actually no, I was playing baseball for like 7 years my entire life,
I remember that.
all the way to my freshman year in high school. But every other summer, I would go to the track there in Tecate, my hometown, and I would train like on the track with some coaches there for speed workouts. I was a sprinter pretty much. I never took it seriously, but I started running, I would say, around 13, 14 years old, never serious, until my sophomore year in high school, when I decided to just completely drop out of baseball. I never really liked it. I liked playing it, but watching it and training, I would say, it wasn't really my sport. My dad loved baseball, so he would just take me to practices and stuff. But my sophomore year, he's like, well, you should be doing something active and not just be sitting around at home doing nothing. So I thought about it for a while, and then I decided to give running a try. I remember during baseball practice, I would see just kids running around the track, and I'm like, they seem so happy and healthy, and I just want to be part of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, just one day, my PE teacher, PE coach, was also the cross country coach. And Coach Stathis is a legend at our Steel Cane High School here in Rancho San Diego.
Yeah.
And he told me I ran my first mile ever. It was like a 5:20, and then he's like, I was coming out of baseball, no training at all, and Coach was like, you're gonna be running for me next year, and I think that really stuck with me, and that's why I decided to start running my sophomore year, and that's where I met Angel. But
yeah. So yeah, I remember at least that last part of the story, you transitioning
yeah.
and coming back to the motherland, their mother sport.
Yeah.
My running story is a little different. I played soccer my whole life. I was a goalkeeper and defender, but I was just always a nervous kid. I hated having the ball just because I hated to mess up or I didn't want to let anyone down. So I got super nervous, and then I went to something more individual, where I didn't have to rely on the team, and I played tennis, and I was pretty good at tennis. I just was too angry. I was too angry of a kid, so I would get angry with myself, and I started messing up, and I was like, this is not healthy, And I would see my older brothers run all the time and at a home track, and I'm just like, I just want to be like them. I just want to run, be free. And I started running, I think, 8th grade year, but I started running distance until sophomore year, taking it seriously. I was a 400 guy and a high jumper my freshman year. And then same Stathis was like, yeah, this is not your event. I mean, I was running 53 as a freshman, but I mean, he saw something in me, and so I just started doing distance. And I don't regret changing from soccer to running, because it's just, the community is more, I don't know, it feels more personal, it feels more homey than soccer, Yeah,
that's another thing too. Like for baseball, I remember the environment, the community was just so toxic.
So toxic, yeah.
The kids fighting with each other in the team, and also the parents. Like parents were so involved for no reason, and they just got really mad at each other.
Yeah,
and I didn't like that at all. It was just a really toxic environment, and running is just completely different. I think everyone understands that.
Everyone's so supportive.
Exactly, because they understand the work that it requires for you to at least PR. You're not required to win a race for it to be satisfactory.
Yeah, like anyone in soccer can learn a trick.
Yeah, exactly.
But not anyone in running can go, I don't know, sub 440.
Yeah, and I think that's where I realized my love for endurance sports, because it just, the amount of time and effort that you put into it equals to the success you'll have in the sport. And so yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, I mean, we met the first day of practice. I remember, I don't think it was their first day, but it was my first day of practice in cross country. And
well, before that, we knew of each other.
Right. Yeah, we knew each other's existence.
Yeah.
I remember I met his older brother Jose.
Yeah.
Also one of my best friends.
I think you were closer with
family,
for sure.
Because I used to. The first time I met Jose, his older brother was in one of those summer camps or summer programs that they used to do in also in our hometown Tecate, at the track, and it was just very competitive. I remember that was the first thing I remember about Jose. And then in high school, freshman year, we talked a little bit. But it wasn't until my sophomore year that I met Angel, like officially, I would say, like actually talking to him for the first time.
Yeah.
And the first thing he said to me was like, you finally decided to practice a real sport or something.
Yeah. Well, here's a fun fact. When you came, because you were a catcher.
Yeah, I was a catcher. baseball
But
player.
here's a fun fact: when he came over to cross country, his form was really bad, and his butt would stick out a lot, and you just tell he was a catcher. He had that like huge butt, but now now he has a runner's butt.
Yeah, I used to,
Yeah.
the people told me I used to run like a duck. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was my chest was out and my butt was out. My arms
Yeah.
were like up tight, but yeah, it took a lot of work.
Yeah.
Junior year, I was kind of still running the same. Form wise, I obviously got faster. Andrew and I were just practicing. Team was awesome. I remember loving it. My first goal is to be top 7 in the teams, because top 7 would go to San Francisco to
Yeah.
race.
I remember.
And that was just an amazing trip. I think I went twice, my sophomore year and junior year.
Yeah.
Senior year got canceled
Stanford
because
and
of
then
COVID.
Half Moon Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just awesome experience, a lot of team bonding. And but yeah, I mean, I it wasn't until I would say COVID that I took it really seriously. That's where I really fell in love
Yeah.
with the sport. It wasn't just me running just because it was fun, but now it was serious. Like I wanted to be something
Yeah.
important in
I mean,
running.
you took
my
it to the
senior
next
year.
level, right?
Yeah,
That was
I
your next
definitely
level. That was the next stage.
I definitely did. Tell us about an injury you had. It was iconic.
Me? It was.
The strain.
Was it senior year?
Yeah.
I think it was senior year. Yeah, senior year I got a grade 2 hamstring tear on my left hamstring. I was doing the 4x4. I think I quadrupled that day, so I did the mile 800, 32, and I thought I was done, but then they wanted me for the 4x4, which honestly, looking back, is like bad coaching, because like, who cares who wins like
I
a
know.
conference meet? Who
Yeah.
cares? Like, no one cares. But these coaches, did. So they made me run the 4x4, and I was already gassed out, and I thought I had another gear in me, and then by 110 left, you just hear a pop, and I was out for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I gained a lot of weight. I was just not doing anything, and then I thought running for me was over until I got to KMACA.
No, yeah, it was. I remember when it happened. I think I was up next on the 4x4.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for him to come, and then I just saw him running to the side. I remember
Yeah.
running towards him like, "Hey, Joe, no!"
I know.
I knew it was over.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for me, high school, I guess, ended in a really high pitch. I trained really hard during COVID. I think it took me like 2 weeks to kind of get my mentality right, and deciding to go all out in the running world. I remember getting so excited because I was investigating about the high school, cross country world, and I met Nico Young and Cole Sprout and all these legends that are currently running right now.
And I do gotta say, I don't know why our freshman year of college and senior year, there's just this like burst in running.
Yeah.
Like you can see Cooper Tier,
the
Ernest
Yapter.
Silva, like
Yeah.
Cole Hawker, all these guys, Oregon guys, and then plus the Newberry Park. It was just like golden age for
Yeah,
for
the
cross country.
post-COVID era
Yeah.
for running was very noticeable. I think a lot of people just focused on training really hard during COVID,
Yeah.
and then just came out doing crazy things right after. And I just kind of hopped on that train.
Yeah.
And my senior year, I mean, cross country wasn't really that big of a deal. It was still coming back.
Yeah.
I was undefeated cross country, but it was just like a league. There wasn't
Yeah.
really that much.
We
going
didn't
on.
have state for
No,
yeah
no
COVID.
state,
Yeah,
nothing.
the world still was shut down.
I was to a track that I was really excited about.
Yeah.
My whole mentality was like, okay, hopefully track's gonna be back full on, and it kind of was. We didn't have state, unfortunately. My goal was to go to state and win state. I remember watching and studying all those past state races in the mile, and everybody would win it like at 4:08 or under 4:10. It was like the winning time, and I'm like, okay, I can definitely go there if I train really hard. And I did. I mean, I remember training 2 to 3 times a day, running 80 miles a week for the first time as a senior in high school. And for some people, it sounds like a lot, but it is kind of a lot. But I had all the time in the world. I had time to recover. I wasn't really working that much, so I could do all those things. And a mile, I went from a 4:42 in the mile to a 4:19. And yeah, I mean, I won CAF Master and Open. And then, it kind of ended there. I was really sad because state was canceled.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
How was your senior year transition towards toward college?
No, yeah. Well, after my injury, which was in track, kind of stopped running, and then Coach Sam didn't even reach out to me. Maybe because my brother was running here in Cuyamaca.
Yeah.
He thought I was like a solidified. But I didn't start running. So let's say track season is what, February, March.
Yeah.
So let's say March, I got my hamstring tear. I didn't start running again till like August, till like 2 weeks before cross country season, just because like it was still like you could feel it's off.
Yeah.
Something was off, and kind of to this day you still feel a little bit off. But yeah, I was like, okay, running's just for fun now. And then I just met the guys and saw that they were motivated, and it just gave me that burst again of happiness and like wanting to be like back on the field again, wanting to be like, hitting that high mileage. So my first year, I only had like 50 miles per week, and we went to state. I think you got All-American freshman year, right? Yeah. So that was fun seeing that. But it wasn't until like sophomore year, like I really wanted to like run more. But yeah.
There's like a little pause in that story, and because we founded a team called Sealman Track Club our senior year in high school.
Oh yeah.
Sealman. And the Sealman Track Club was kind of the starting point of what later become Forever in Progress and this podcast. And the whole idea was to, I remember, because I really loved watching the professionals and stuff, and Oregon Project was still like on the verge of falling down, and Bowerman Track Club was coming. Tinman Elite was coming up, and I just loved the whole environment of having a team. And I remember thinking, after college, like, what am I gonna do if I don't have the times that those teams, I guess, would need to be part of them, and maybe I don't have the freedom to go and travel around the U.S. and leaving my family behind or stuff like that. I don't have those liberties, so I was like, it would be great if we can create a team that would just stay
not
in
just
the area,
create a community.
A community.
Yeah.
A community that was very supportive in this area specifically, because we didn't see that much happening here in San Diego and Tecate and Baja California. So I'm like, might as well just create something ourselves, and that's where the idea of Sealman Track Club started. And we will still represent Sealman Track Club. I still wear the uniform every single time I race. And yeah, the idea was just to create a community of running, of people that just wanted to improve in running, even though I knew that later was going to become like a athletics club. More like a endurance sports, that people just wanted to, be together and train and support each other. And then it was me, Angel, his younger brother, JP, Juan Pablo, and me. We're like the founders of Sealman Track Club, and we would kind of joke around. We started on Instagram. We started posting our videos of us running and stuff, and it's still going on to this day. I still kind of post a little bit there when I race in Mexico. We're in the uniform, and recently we were trying to make the team and actually try to race as a team in a cross country events, but I did a lot of work, but no one really did the accounts that they need, because it was a lot of work that it required for it to be like an actual team. But unfortunately that couldn't happen, and we're like deciding where the Sealman is gonna go. But let's talk about Forever in Progress.
Forever in Progress, the main show.
How would you say?
Okay, you go. You
me?
Yeah.
Forever in Progress started.
I thought you were gonna ask me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you go ask.
Okay, gotcha. So, what do you think Forever in Progress is for you, and how did you think it started?
Yeah. How do I think it started, or how did it start?
Yeah. We might have different ways.
Yeah. Okay. What does Forever in Progress mean for me? Well, Forever in Progress to me is like you're in the forever state of progressing. Like there's no end goal. I know it's kind of selfish to say, like, this is the top me. Like even professionals runners, even when they think they broke the world records and that's it, well, I mean, there's always more. It might not be a world record, but what can you do with that and take it more? Can you impact lives? Can you do this? Can you do that? So Forever in Progress is you're forever progressing in life, and there's no, at least in this earth, there is no end goal when it comes to like endurance and what the human ability can go. And how it started, honestly, You shot me a text. What do you think about a clothing brand? And we were gonna make Steelman the clothing brand.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, Steelman. Like, I think it has to be something else.
Yeah.
It has to be. So I think that's how it started.
Yeah, it
At
did.
least from my point of view.
Yeah, out of the blue. No, yeah, I mean, because the whole idea was to make Sealman, like we said, like a community and like an actual big thing. But I think it was just better to just focus on the team, because it wasn't just me, Angel, and JP running it. It was the whole team. Like, we wanted to make them all involved, because we thought that if they were all involved, then they were all going to be motivated to make it grow. But things happen. In life things happen, and they people moved around, so it was kind of hard to kind of stay communicated. And so we thought maybe it's just going to be a better idea, since Angel and I were always in good communication, to start something ourselves, like a side of Sealman Truck Club, even though now we're trying to make it, like, put it all together and under the name of Forever in Progress. But yeah, I mean, Forever in Progress is for me, is like exactly what Angel said, but more of like a lifestyle that you follow.
Like a philosophy type
it
of
is,
thing?
yeah. It's a philosophy, a lifestyle, something that I want to motivate people to adopt, and it's that mentality of always being in progress and working yourself up to a standard that you might have, but it's like it's a forever, and it's in every area in your life. I would say it's mentally, athletically.
Yeah, you can take it. You can take it anywhere.
Spiritually.
Yeah.
And I think having that mentality it's great, because I don't know if you listen to the last podcast we had with Natos, great friend of ours. He explained a little bit about goal setting and how that works. And one thing that I really liked about what he said is there is a long-term goal, and there's like the crazy, I guess, goal that we all have, and all the other small short-term to medium, long-term to medium short-term goals that we might have. They're not to like get us closer to that big goal, but it's to make it seem more possible.
Yeah.
And that's the whole idea.
Well,
and
one thing that Natas was saying last week is that, like, his long-term, like you said, like, his little goals are for his big goals.
Yeah.
Like, once he's done with the little goal, he makes another little goal, and the big goal becomes shorter and shorter and shorter.
It seems more possible. And
it's for sure.
From being something crazy
like
and off the top and crazy, it just becomes something that you actually believe you can do. And at first, it might seem like you can't. Like, for me, it's making it to the Olympics. And right now, it sounds insane. I don't have the times or capacity to run any of those times. But as I keep progressing and stay consistent and try to avoid injuries, I know I will get there. And it seems more possible now than it seemed a couple months ago. And I think that's amazing. And that's the whole mentality we want to motivate people to adopt. And also, it's the setting a purpose. I think finding the purpose is probably the most important thing, because now you're just not working. You're not just working just because, but it's for a bigger purpose than yourself. Finding a purpose is not something that you just set yourself just because you feel like it. It's something that you have to figure out as you go, and your experience it's a connection between the things that you like, the things that you are good at, and the things that maybe helps someone else in a way. So you're not doing it just for yourself, and you find if you find that connection between all those three things, you find your purpose, and now everything that you do is like it just.
But I think it just hits harder when you're doing it for someone else.
It's more meaningful.
For sure,
Yeah, so that's Forever in Progress, and we're not selling. I guess it is a clothing brand. We started as a clothing brand because we wanted to create something more like a feeling and aesthetic that people wanted to like be part of in a community. We got plans of starting a running club and stuff like that. This podcast is to also bring people together to share their story, and this podcast just started also out of the blue.
Kind of. But I mean, the goal with this podcast. I mean, the next question is what do you see for this podcast? What are the goals for this podcast? For me, I think this podcast is to bring like the community together and to let them know like we're all humans. Like we all suffer the same, we all sweat the same, we all cry the same. So it's like bringing these people that seem like these endurance athletes that seem so far-fetched from us, but just making them more like us. Give them the real deal. Like it's gonna take work. But eventually you'll get there and you'll forever be in progress. Boom.
And-
you like
oh,
that one? You
yeah.
like that?
No, yeah, I mean, in Forever in Progress, we're like, okay, well, what's gonna be our niche, and niche. Is that what I say?
I don't.
I don't know,
I
but
don't even
you
know
know what I'm
what that
talking about. Like what we're gonna focus on, and like we said, I was like, okay, maybe we should focus on running, but there's a lot of running brands out there. Maybe do something a bit different. And I really love endurance-based sports. Those are like my thing to go. I watch cycling, swimming, triathlons, running, ultra marathons. I like watching even the UFC. I would consider have to be an endurance sport. You have to endure and be tough and find a way out and adapt really, really, really quickly. And it's a mental game more than it's a physical game. And I really like that. And I think that there's a lot of athletes out there that are not getting enough spotlight that they deserve.
Sure.
And that's one of the reasons why we interviewed Natos. Is one of the guys that is all-time. Multiple time All-American.
Yeah, what is like 14 teams USA?
Yeah, 13. I think you.
And it's like that's a big deal.
It is, and
he's
he's trying to make it to the Olympics. There's multiple national titles too, and it's like he deserves a lot more spotlight. And not a lot of people understand the work ethic that it requires, because it's the same. It's the same all throughout every endurance sport, and maybe not with fighting because you're actually getting punched in the face, but yeah, I mean, it is a mental game, and I think interviewing those types of people that maybe you might not know about that still could share a lot of value in their story, and the things that they've learned throughout the way, and we try to share that with you also, and it would be great for you guys to be more involved with the questions that we ask and then how we treat our guests and stuff like that. So that'd be great, and that's kind of what we're looking for in this podcast, and yeah, so we got rapid fire questions.
Sure.
To finish it off. All right. You want to go first or I go first?
Yeah. Is it this one?
the last one I sent you. Yeah.
Just for the vibes.
Yeah. Hardest workout you've had.
Bang.
Yes.
Mindset, motivation.
This one I'm talking about. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna start with this one.
All right.
All right. Diego. Favorite quote or verse that keeps you going?
Oof. I don't know.
I mean, it defeats the whole purpose of rapid fire.
I know, it's like I gotta think about it real quick. Forever in Progress, honestly. I don't know, man. Quote. I know I have a lot of them. I just can't think of them in the moment, unfortunately. But I'll tell you guys later.
Bang,
Give me
okay.
another one. Give me another one.
Okay.
Rapid fire.
Progress or perfection?
Progress. Come on.
Okay. Pain or discipline?
Was it pain or discipline?
Yeah, pain or discipline.
Discipline.
Oh, wait. There's more to the question.
Okay, I was about to say.
Pain or discipline, which teaches more? Okay, that makes more sense.
okay,
Yeah, because you can't have discipline without pain.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Definitely discipline. I mean, self-inflicting pain, it's not going to teach you as much as discipline would.
All right, favorite running movie or sports documentary?
Oh, man, I've seen so many. It's movie, right? I think.
Movie or documentary?
Bro, one of the best movies we've seen so many times during high school is Mark Farland. Mark Farland's amazing. Yeah. I wanted to be just like Danny Diaz, just kicking so hard, dude. I swear.
Okay. Favorite run? Oh, I said that one already. Do you have a race day ritual?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I would say so. I just listen to music and stay quiet before the race, and I would say I touch the ground. I usually on the starting line I would go down, touch the ground, and do a quick prayer, and that's pretty much what I do every single time that I'm just really nervous and need to kind of relax a bit.
Yeah, this one's gonna be good. Hardest workout you've ever done?
Oh man, that's a good one. In high school, training.
Oh really?
Training for the CIF mile. Aaron, my coach at the time, he made me do. It was called Infinite 30s, where we had to run 30-minute, the 30-second 200, and then 30-second rest, 30-second 200, 30-second rest until you died, pretty much, until you couldn't do it anymore. And I remember it was so hot, and I just died.
Yeah.
All right, your turn. Morning or night training?
Morning. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if I train at night, it's just you're tired already.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Gym or long run?
Oof. Right now, gym. Right now, gym. But
long run is like 3 miles.
Yeah, I know. Right now, gym. Before I used to really enjoy long runs. and I hated the gym, but now I'm like gym. But I'm gonna transition a little bit over. So, gym.
And sorry, the video just died, but it is what it is. We had a 30-minute mark. So
we hit 30 already.
Yeah, we kind of did.
Okay, last question.
This is the last question to finish it off. I'm sorry about the video, but
you guys saw us already.
yeah, you guys are serious. Last one. Favorite shoe brand right now? Adidas.
Is it fourth brand?
Yeah, favorite shoe brand.
Adidas. Shoe brand Adidas.
Yeah.
Clothing brand Adidas.
Nice.
Underwear brand.
Not Forever and Progress. That's crazy.
Oh, we don't have an underwear yet.
All right, guys. Well, that's it.
Right.
Thank you so much for giving us your time. I hope you guys got to know us a little bit better. You're gonna see a lot more of us coming soon, I would say. You just gotta be the co-host. I'll make sure he's here every time we interview someone else.
Yeah, for sure.
And
I have more free time now.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it, and I hope you liked it. Hope it was a bit informative, I guess, for you to see where we're kind of going. And thank you guys. Stay pending for the new drops. Yeah, absolutely. And have a good winter art training. Oh, I like that one.